Entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, and business owners from around the world. You are tuned into the most trended business talk show globally. The ultimate international business experience radio show with host, rockstar entrepreneur, and international business consultant, Erica A. Murray. International business news, ways to improve your business, the international stiletto movement, and action item tips to implement into your business from successful entrepreneurs. All here to help your business go global. You have not experienced business talk until you've tuned into the ultimate international business experience radio show. International news, informative talk every Thursday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time on the May We Help You Radio broadcast network. Listen on AM/FM terrestrial radio, online, Spreaker, and expanding this month to iHeartRadio. Now it's time for this week's ultimate international business experience radio show with your host, Erica A. Murray. It's time to be informed.
Hello everyone! Today is December the 10th, 2015. I am confident that all of my wonderful listeners are globe-trotting about and preparing to close the year strong. We only have a few more days left in the year. I can't believe it personally. Where has the year gone? Wow! I'd like to welcome you to the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show, an iHeart radio station through the May We Help You Radio Broadcasting Network. As we near the end of the year, just know that we still have a lot in store for you. Have you started planning for the new year? Have you? Well, shame on you because it's here. Today is going to be a positively empowering day on UIBE Radio. Yes! Listen, entrepreneurs, if we are not consistently empowered, well, how can our businesses be sustainable? Yeah, that's a relevant question, you know. We must envision our workplace as a place of perfection, at least according to the written vision. Let your exceptional leadership skills be exhibited in everything you do, your words, your actions, and your team building. All of these elements will lead the way. We are all about growing businesses, and we need your great leadership plus the information we provide on UIBE Radio to assist you in reaching your targets. Stay strong, entrepreneurs, in the vision of the company, and it shall come to pass. That's right. Well, we want to thank AM/FM 24/7 for taking the May We Help You Radio Broadcasting Network and UIBE Radio to different AM/FM stations across the U.S. So today, I want to thank everyone who's listening in Tampa, Florida, Las Vegas, Nevada, Macon, Georgia, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Boulder and Denver, Colorado, Richmond, Virginia, Greenville, North Carolina, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Los Angeles and Long Beach, California. That's right. And thanks to all the countries who continue to download our show from iTunes, Stitchers, TuneIn, Windows, Xbox, Spreaker, Facebook, and many other podcasting sites. That's right. Thank you guys so much for contributing to the 9,000 downloads we receive monthly on our shows. Wow. Also to those who listen through our MWHY radio app, thank you. Listen, we promise to continue to bring you awesome business talk and music on programs every single day. Well, here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that 2/3 of all present-day college students intend to become entrepreneurs at some point in their careers? That's interesting, right? Well, hail to the future of entrepreneurship. Thank you, R.L. Rouse, for that information on UIBE Radio. In addition, small businesses produce 13 to 14 times more patents per employee than large companies. And these patents are twice as likely as those by the large companies to be among the top 1% most cited. Never underestimate the power of small businesses, huh? I mean, that small business community is doing things really big. That means you. Every time we get together, I encourage you to be overjoyed about your business, to be flexible and fluid in the game of business. Don't you dare be a sideliner. You must play every quarter of the game. If you're just tuning in, well, this is the right time. This is certainly the right place, and I'm the right voice to listen to. This is Business Talk on Steroids, the ultimate international business experience radio show. No one talks business the way we do because we educate and we motivate. That's right. We are here on the radio one more time to provide you with some awesome content to improve your business. And the best part of it is that we do it at no cost to you. All you have to do is be willing to be coachable, teachable, and trainable, as well as tune your ears to the words that are being spoken through the airwaves. By the way, have you encouraged someone to tune into the show today? To download any of the past shows? Okay, well, stop what you're doing right now. Why don't you take a quick moment and text someone and say, hey, tune in to UIBE Radio, and let them know that their businesses will be impacted in a positive manner. And if they are in a meeting, as I say to you every time we get together, well, just send them a link to our iHeart Radio station. It's that easy. And they're in there with you. Well, right now, I want to thank all of our amazing sponsors and advertisers for investing in the business owners and entrepreneurs who tune into this show. Without their sponsorship, we would not be here. That would be so horrible. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, free business consulting and connections out of the window. Oh, that's just not right. And everything today, just remember and know, entrepreneurs and business owners, that you are above average thinkers and exceptional problem solvers. You can think on an exceptional level and create solutions to any problem. You have already proven yourself. After all, you are still in business. And I know somebody needs to hear that right now, that they are exceptional in their thinking, and that they can, they're problem solvers, and they can create solutions to any problem. So you just go ahead and figure it out, business owner, entrepreneur who's tuned in and listening. All I can tell you, entrepreneurs, is that you must continue to surround yourself with positive people. And whatever you do, don't let someone else's actions turn you into what you are not. Make certain that you properly respond to situations and not react to them. Being an entrepreneur can sometimes be a lonely road. Just know that masterpieces are created when you are alone. As always, I thank you for tuning in to UIBE Radio. We are the show that provides you with international news and informative talk at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time on iHeart Radio and the May We Help You Radio Broadcasting Network. I am your host, rockstar entrepreneur and international business consultant, Dr. Erica A. Murray. Well, if you're guessing what that A stands for in my name, well, it's simple. Today, that A means acceleratory. Today, I got up thinking it's time to put some things in motion quickly. What is it that you would like to accelerate in your business? A new location, more staff, that business deal? Well, it's on you, so make it happen. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. No holds barred. Will you join me today, entrepreneurs and business owners, and take a posture of acceleration? Once again, the A in my name today means acceleratory. If you tune into this show every time we grace the airways, you know that A in my name means something different. Well, what will it be next time? Well, you got to tune in to find out. Well, just in case you didn't know, UIBE Radio is a huge proponent of encouraging and supporting the development of finances through entrepreneurship. We believe in assisting our listening audience in creating stable streams of income. At the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show, we partner with so many types of preneurs, entrepreneurs, mompreneurs, etc., who are on the move globally and impacting their communities through partnerships while adding jobs to the global economy. We also pride ourselves on keeping you informed about upcoming business events, conferences, summits that are available to grow your business, as well as domestic and global opportunities for small and medium-sized enterprises. We are the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show because we provide you with tangible information that you can use to improve your business. We desire for your business to be a household name internationally. Well, if you're listening to our show and you want to be more active, you can text me by visiting www.mwhyradio.com. Send a text live to the show by using hashtag UIBE. Once again, that's hashtag UIBE. Send me a message. You can also ring our phone lines at 804-212-2208 with the hopes of getting through. It's pretty busy over here. As you guys know, our market has a reach of greater than 10 million people. If you can't get through the phone lines, please send me an instant message on my Facebook, or you can tweet me, or once again, you can send a message, text live to the show at hashtag UIBE. Don't you forget that we are a top hit iHeart radio station and you can listen to us day and night. Thank you all so much for continuing to help us speak on iHeart Radio. It's a top hit show. Thanks to the best global listening audience on this earth. You guys are more than amazing. And guess what? If you are an internet listener, just know that we're doing our best to become a part of your local market. And when we do, you'll convert to a terrestrial listener. That simply means you can listen to us in your local area on your radio dial. Also, I appreciate you all so much for your connections on social media. I thank you for sharing your voice. Just know that I love your comments and feedback, and we'll continue to bring you business content that you can use. Well, it's time to start this show, so we're going to form you up some amazing conferences, summits, and sessions that are available for your participation. That's right, your participation. Remember, an investment in your intellect will pay you back in the future. So here's what's happening in global conference news. The 2016 Canadian Crowdfunding Summit is on March the 3rd, 2016. This day's summit will take place at the Mars Discovery District Mars Centre Auditorium, 101 College Street, Toronto, Canada, from 7:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. There is a cost, and you can learn more about this event by visiting crowdfundingsummit.ca. That's right, 3Ws.crowdfundingsummit.ca. The full-day educational summit will feature high-profile keynote speakers, panel discussions, workshops, entrepreneur pitches, mentor sessions, and exhibitor tables for leading crowdfunding platforms and service providers. The program will cover all emerging topics in crowdfunding. And you probably don't want to miss that if you're trying to raise money for your business. The next conference we have for you is the Australian Centre for Entrepreneurship Research Exchange. They will host its conference from February the 2nd, 2016 to February the 5th, 2016 in Queensland, Australia. Listen, this place is amazingly beautiful. You definitely want to get there and see that. So for more information and registration, you can visit 3Ws.A as in Apple, C as in Charles, E as in Elephant, R as in Rich, E as in Entrepreneur Conference.com. That's right, 3Ws.ACERE Conference.com. In domestic conference news, listen, the Small Business Expo Miami 2016 will take place on January 21st, 2016. This one-day event is a business-to-business trade show, conference, and networking event. It will be held at the Miami Beach Convention Center in Miami, Florida. For more information, call 202-404-2345. Once again, for more information, call 202-404-2345. In the 12th Annual America's Small Business Summit 2016 will be held at the Omni Shoreham Hotel in Washington, D.C. from June the 13th to June the 15th, 2016. This conference is dedicated to legislative and management issues of small businesses in the United States, including topics such as leadership, business-to-business procurement, matchmaking, healthcare, building up a business, social media, economic outlook, and more. For more information, visit 3Ws.uschambersummit.com. Once again, that's 3Ws.uschambersummit.com. Listen, I suggest that you plan to attend one of these wonderful events in 2016. Listen, I'm going to bring a gang load of them to you. So I want you guys to put some of this stuff on your calendar so that it can help you to build yourself as an entrepreneur and business owner. All right, listeners, well, I'm always providing you with information from our partner, SBA, to help you strengthen your business. You can also find videos and even a local event tab. So here are a few e-learning sessions that are available. Listen, Introduction to Crowdfunding for Entrepreneurs. Hey, crowdfunding is the phenomena of the year and beyond. Listen, this course explains the Introduction to Crowdfunding for Entrepreneurs. SBA's Office of Entrepreneurship Education provides this self-paced training exercise as an overview. So you want to go and you want to look at that. That's good so that you can know what's happening. The next thing you want to do is take your business global, an introduction to exporting. This course is intended to be a guide for small businesses to help determine if exporting as a business strategy makes sense and whether the basic ingredients for export readiness are in place in your business. You want to kind of check that out if you're thinking about exporting or getting into importing and exporting items. The next session we have for you through SBA is Introduction to Franchising. This is a self-paced training exercise that presents an overview of franchising, as well as how to determine if franchising is right for you and how to choose the right one or how to have your business become a franchise. All All of these sessions are 30 minutes. So if you can take some time and time block your schedule to participate in the sessions, you don't even have to leave your office, but you can learn while you're there directing and leading. Also, SBA has a host of videos. I call them the best ever. There are 2-minute video segments. Listen, you want to check some of those out as well. In addition, there are videos that answers most of the questions that entrepreneurs may ask. And if you are seeking to connect locally, well, SBA has you covered there as well on their new platform. So on tomorrow, December the 11th, 2015, you can attend the following: a mini business plan from 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at the Cobb County Chamber of Commerce, 240 Interstate North Parkway Southeast, Atlanta, Georgia. 30339. The cost to attend is $35. Listen, the workshop teaches you to analyze the strengths and weaknesses of your business and your competition. It will help you to determine the overall feasibility of the plan. The important aspects of starting and operating a business will be discussed, along with applying financial data to the decision process. The program includes handouts that are valuable resources in writing a successful business plan. So if you're a budding entrepreneur, or if you're a business owner who want to write a new business plan, hey, this is all for you guys. So if you're in Atlanta, Georgia, take advantage of that. Now, if you're in San Francisco, California, you have the Look Great in the Inbox, the 7 Don'ts of Email Design length, from 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 12 noon Pacific Standard Time at the San Francisco SBA Entrepreneur Center, 455 Market Street, Suite 600. The cost for attendance is $10. Hey, this seminar will help you to avoid the common mistakes and maximize your emails for powerful impact. You'll learn branding beyond the logo, how placement, pictures, even colors can reinforce recognition and engagement, readability, including fonts, white space, and single column design. Listen, once again, SBA is proving to be the resource that is needed for entrepreneurs. It is also user-friendly and full of information to assist budding and existing entrepreneurs. Most of their sessions are free, if not all of them. So keep investing in yourselves, entrepreneurs and business owners. Go to www.sba.gov to learn more about all of this information. The tabs for all of this will be found on their homepage. Remember, these are your tax dollars at work. So take advantage of free, because you're definitely qualified to attend. Well, UIBE Radio is happy to announce one of its premier sponsors, Audible.com. Hey, a leading provider of spoken digital audio entertainment. They have over 150,000 titles to choose from, and you can listen to them on any device, including whatever you're hearing us on right now. And if you sign up at our URL, which is audibletrial.com/MWHYLLC, you'll get 1 free audiobook and a 1-month trial of the service. So if you're looking for books on business, leadership, or entrepreneurship, this trial is perfect for you. We encourage our listeners of the Ultimate International Business Experience to go to audibletrial.com/MWHYLLC. Listeners, reading is essential for our growth, and it increases our knowledge rate. Well, it's time for a break to cover the cost of this ridiculously awesome show, Business Talk on Steroids, with your favorite business host, Dr. Erica A. Murray. Thank you for continuing to listen to the Ultimate International Business Experience on the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network, where you can listen live in over 10 cities in the U.S. on terrestrial AM or FM in Tampa, Las Vegas, Macon, Lancaster, Boulder, Richmond, Kansas City, Seattle, Pittsburgh, Long Beach, California. You may also find us on over 20 different podcast stations on the web. And of course, we wouldn't be the network that we are if you can find us on iTunes and iHeart. You gotta love those eyes. I do think that it's time for you to make us your favorite show on iHeart. We're going to wait for you to do it right now. No, I'm just kidding. I believe that is the smart thing for any business owner to do, though. Of course I would, right? Remember, when it comes to helping you, we have you covered on the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network. Just download the show and improve your business skills today. And by the way, let someone in on this big secret. Don't you be selfish with the information you learned here today. We all have a responsibility to our countries. I want to remind you that your life should be a legacy in the making. So be cognizant of importing knowledge into someone today. By the way, don't you forget that the May We Help You Radio Broadcasting Network does have an app. that you can download for free in the App Store. Just search for MWHY Radio and tune into some remarkable information. And don't you forget that you can ask me questions while I'm live on the air by going to www.mwhyradio.com and send a text to the show using hashtag UIBE. You may also dial into the show at 804-212-2208 and via Skype. Don't be afraid. All questions are good questions. Yes, this is Business Talk on steroids. We take things to a new paradigm. For more information about this show, try on down to www.uiberadio.com. We have ultimate respect for technology. That's why we make it easy for you to communicate with us. Hey, don't you go anywhere. After the break, we'll dive into the 6 most important things you should do with your money, according to Mr. Warren Buffett. That's right, Warren Buffett, right here on UIBE Radio. He gives us a financial prescription of responsibility. Ensuring that you are financially responsible is imperative, especially as we approach 2016. Unfortunately, most people don't take time to tap into the reality of their finances, and I don't want this to be you. So grab some paper and pen, and we'll be right back to help you discover the 6 most important things you should do with your money, according to Mr. Warren Buffett.
Did you know that 1 in 4 people in America live with a mental illness? Do you have the communication skills to help out if one is in a crisis? What if it's your best friend? Maybe your son or daughter? While crisis intervention isn't new, the book Crisis Intervention 101 is. It's easy to read, includes links to 2 videos, and it's under $10. Get your copy of Crisis Intervention 101 today on Amazon.com, because we all need help in a crisis.
Hi, I'm Rita Ricks, host of Spirit Journeys Radio, inviting you to our 3rd annual Burn on December 27th from 4 to 6 o'clock p.m. We'll work together to determine what person, place, or thing you must leave behind in 2015. You'll write your choices on a piece of paper and drop them in the fire so that you can enter the new year brand new. The cost is $10, and you can register at www.speaktoyourspirit.com. See you on December 27th.
Are you frustrated, disappointed, discouraged with your life? Are you angry with God? What's holding you back from fulfilling your purpose? Are you struggling as a leader in ministry? Do you believe you have an end-time calling? If you answered yes to any of these questions, tune in to The Waymakers on MWHY Radio Network every other Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are here to support you. Join us to get the answers that will prepare the way of the Lord in your life.
In a fast-paced world, getting your message heard everywhere can still be a challenge if you're not connecting to your target audience. Allow MWHY Radio to assist you in getting your message heard on social media, video, digital magazines, on apps, and on our broadcast network. MWHY Radio's broadcast listeners tune in online through 10 terrestrial stations on iHeartRadio and during live events. Visit our Fiverr page for special offers throughout the summer to assist you in jumpstarting your advertising needs. That's www.fiverr.com/MWHY Radio. FIVER.com/MWHY Radio.
Okay, prior to the break, you all learned of some amazing conferences for 2016 and some great sessions to improve your skills. Well, one of the greatest is what's happening locally in your neck of the woods. Learning is living. Entrepreneurs try to learn new things. I want you guys to know that I believe in what you're doing as business owners and entrepreneurs. That's why I'm here on the radio bringing you international news and informative talk from some remarkable entrepreneurs. Also, if you missed the first segment of the show, well, remember, You can also download and or listen to this episode by going to iHeartRadio. We are our own station. That's right. So why don't you search for the Ultimate International Business Experience and make us your favorite station? Or just visit www.UIBE Radio. You have to know what's happening around the world. Well, let's get back to the show. It's time for ways to improve your business on UIBE Radio. That's right, the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. Hopefully you have already gotten your paper and pen, so get ready to be informed. Hey, if you change your mind, it will definitely change your business and your life. Let's listen and learn together. It's Warren Buffett's Insight on UIBE Radio. Listen closely. It's time to talk about ways that you may improve your business in 2015. Today we're going to discuss the 6 most important things you should do with your money according to Mr. Warren Buffett. If you want to be smarter with your money and better at building wealth next year than you were this year, there's no one better to turn to for advice than Mr. Warren Buffett. The Oracle of Omaha has built his own personal fortune to more than $72 billion, making him the 3rd richest person in the world. Not only that, he's offered a lot of common sense advice on building wealth that absolutely anyone can follow, whether they know anything about investing or not. Rule number 1, never lose money. Buffett has said, of course, this is the kind of no-brainer. I don't know anyone who thinks losing money is a good idea. But get beyond that obviousness. And this is practical advice that is very wise. Avoid risk whenever you can. In particular, he says to be happy and successful. Never risk something you need to get something you just want, even if the odds are 1,000 to 1 in your favor. With this rule in mind, Buffett himself has refrained from making many risky investments over the years and passed up what could have been big gains, for instance, in technology. Over time, though, this risk-averse strategy has paid off spectacularly well. Rule number 2, get high value at low price. Price is what you pay, value is what you get. Buffett has written to Berkshire Hathaway shareholders, so you can lose money and violate rule number 1 if you wind up paying more for something that its value is worth. This can happen, for example, when you use a credit card and wind up adding a lot of interest to the price of what you've bought, or when you buy anything from a share of stock to a piece of real estate, when everyone else is buying and the market is overpriced. Whether we're talking about socks or stocks, I like buying quality merchandise when it is marked down. Buffett wrote, it's a wise approach. Rule number 3, get into healthy financial habits. Most behavior is habitual. Buffett said in a speech to college students, and they said that the chains of habits are too light to be felt until they're too heavy to be broken. We all have habits we'd like to break, and others we'd like to form. Among the latter, Buffett says, the most important is saving money. The biggest mistake is not learning the habit of saving properly. Consider using automatic deductions from your paycheck or automatic transfers from your checking account into a savings or investment account to make forming this good habit as painless as possible. Rule number 4, have lots of cash available. Buffett says that Berkshire Hathaway always had at least $20 billion and usually a lot more in cash equivalent ready to be drawn on in case of need. Once again, this is a very risk-averse strategy that means sacrificing the larger gains he could have gotten by investing that money. But he says it kept the company out of trouble during the 2008 financial downturn when so many others struggled or failed. Don't have $20 billion to hide in your mattress? Have a decent portion of your money in cash, a money market account, or such items as U.S. Treasury bills or short-term CDs is still a very good idea. This is especially important if you're an entrepreneur and may have an uncertain income. As Buffett says, Cash is to a business as oxygen is to a body. Never thought about it when it is present. The only thing in mind when it's absent. Rule number 5, invest in yourself. Buffett has often said that you should invest in yourself as much as you can and in every way you can, from taking care of your body to finding work you love to education. Anything you do to improve your own talent and make yourself more valuable will get paid off in terms of appropriate real purchasing power. He said in one interview, those returns will come back tenfold. He notes, and unlike other assets, your abilities and skills can't be taken away from you. That may mean going to school, or it could mean taking a training position, starting your own business, or even taking a volunteer position if it will teach you some skills you don't have or didn't have before. Whatever makes you smarter makes you richer. Rule number 6, set long-term goals. The mistake most people make is they try to catch whatever wave of rising prices and rapid returns they think they will see in the short term, Buffett says. That kind of thinking almost always gets people in trouble. Instead, he advises, invest with a multi-decade horizon. Instead of trying to make a quick buck, he says, you should be focused on increasing your purchasing power over your entire lifetime. That sounds like a very sane approach to me. A very warm and special thanks to Miss Minda Zetlin, Warren Buffett, and our partner, Inc. Magazine, for sharing these insightful principles with us at the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show, where we provide you with informative talk on the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network and iHeartRadio at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. We really appreciate our partnership with Inc. Magazine and the content they provide to our listening audience. Take a moment to follow both Miss Minda Zetlin, Mr. Warren Buffett, and Inc. Magazine on all social media platforms. Well, this has been rockstar entrepreneur and international business consultant, Dr. Erica A. Murray. Until next time, remember to improve your business daily and be informed. All right. I know that you found this information helpful. Warren Buffett is the idol of the financial world. Who else can we receive financial advice from other than this $70 billion man himself? Listen, I love what he said when he stated, cash is to a business as oxygen is to a body. Entrepreneurs, if you miss anything, hopefully that wasn't it. Well, I like that you tune into this show to increase your knowledge base. Knowledge can take you far. Take financial knowledge especially to a new level. If you ever dare to know how far you can go, well, increase your knowledge base and you will see. Tune in to UIBE Radio on iHeart, and the May We Help You Radio Broadcasting Network takes you to new heights. I encourage you to embrace this content and improve your business right now. Each time we get together, we make it easy for you by providing step-by-step information to help you get the job done. Making your business a better business is what business is all about, and I really hope that you were able to write down the 6 most important things you should do with your money according to Mr. Warren Buffett. But if you missed something, well, hey, we don't want to leave you out, so you can trot on down to our iHeart Radio station to listen to the show again. That's right, or you can find us on iTunes in over 20 different additional locations on the web. Just search for UIBE Radio or the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. Come on, I implore you to join forces with us. There is strength in numbers. You can visit www.uiberadio.com and click the iHeartRadio link directly from the home page. And you may listen straight away, as the British would say. New information is always good, right? Well, on UIBE Radio, we provide information that you can use in every aspect of your life. Just work the principle and you will be successful. And of course, if you need help with that, you can grab my book, CEO to the Power of You, and you can learn all about it. And guess what? I will have a new tool for entrepreneurs before the end of the year. Yes, I will. Stay tuned for the release of my latest literary work, 90 Days to Conquering Your Market for Entrepreneurs. This Bible for entrepreneurs will definitely help to increase your profits. It's proven. Until it's released, why don't you check out the Entrepreneur Most Read book list on UIBE Radio? All right, well, it's time to do what we do again to pay the bills for this radio show that has reached top hit status on iHeartRadio. But before we go to break, I want to thank all of our listeners who are listening in every location in which this show is syndicated, but also to those of who are listening currently abroad. Thank you so much for your continued support. We really appreciate you all. Numbers matter. That is if you want to continue hearing this business show live on air. If you want to listen to any of those clips, you can subscribe to iHeartRadio or iTunes. Hey, it's free. And we put all of this information out there everywhere so that you can listen and learn. We don't want you to have the stress of reading something else. Just plug us in while you are consuming your morning coffee, while you're on your daily jog at the gym, or when you just don't want to hear those kids. You can even put us in your ears when you go to bed. Just listen. Also, I want you guys to know that I hear you and I'm tuned into the things that you like that helps to move your business forward. Again, I appreciate the sacrifice that many of you make who are listening abroad because of the time zone differences, but yet every time we grace the airways, you are present for this global show that brings you international news, informative talk at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time on iHeartRadio. Well, we can't go to break with acknowledging those of you who are posting to Facebook, Twitter, and the various chat rooms. We are the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show, and coming up after the break, we will bring you inspiration in our international stiletto movement. It's always inspiring to shed light on female entrepreneurs. It's all coming up right after this commercial break.
If you're the parent of a child with behavioral challenges that has been suspended, expelled, or just not able to make it in a traditional school setting, there is an alternative. Call the Metropolitan Day School today. Licensed and accredited grades K through 12. Call 804-321-2595. Financial assistance and after-school programs are available. Let's turn this school year around right now at the Metropolitan Day School, where Eagles soar. Call Ms. Thomas today. 804-321-2595.
If you were designing the perfect dating site, what would you include? A private voice or video chat room? A private photo gallery and profile area? How about matches based on similar interests? And to keep it special, you could add profile blocking, no third-party intervention, spam protection, and even monthly drawings for great prizes, and more. That's exactly what you'll find at milesapart.dating. Visit milesapart.dating today and get a free 1-year membership while they last. That's milesapart.dating.
This is Benita of Off the Vine with Benita and Terracina. Join us every Friday at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the May We Help You Radio Network. Our show is simple. It is about wine, and wine is fun. Listen in and laugh with us. You'll never know. You just may learn something too. So grab your glass. You know that's the rule. And tune in for a most exciting hour. Hey, we're just two girls at work just waiting to wine up. Listen in on Fridays at 3 o'clock right here on the May We Help You Radio Network. Off the Vine with Benita and Terracina. Something to wine about.
Brought to you by
On the May We Help You Radio Network.
Only on the May We Help You Radio Network.
Only on the May We Help You Radio Network.
Only on the May We Help You Radio Network.
Only on the May We Help You Radio Network.
Only on May We Help You Radio Network.
So on the May We Help You Radio Network.
MWHY Radio Network.
May We Help You Radio.
On the May We Help You Radio Network.
Only on the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network, the network that helps you.
Entrepreneurs from around the world, you're listening to the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show on the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network. International news, informative talk, every Thursday.
Well, welcome back to the show. And once again, if you missed the first two segments, well, shame on you. But you know that we can't have you running around uninformed. So you can hear this content again by visiting our iHeartRadio station. You may also join me on Google Plus because I post a show link there for those who are connected to me. Moving along in our program, we are so happy about the next segment of this show. Well, actually, we're happy about the entire show, but more specifically this part. Oh, how we do love to highlight what women are doing in business. And it's only because those beautiful and expensive stilettos are leaving footprints around the globe. Today in our International Stiletto segment, we are shedding our studio lights on Miss Olivia Loom. And the code word that I have given her is #Foresight. I am delighted that we are able to highlight this amazing woman. This lady has exhibited the true epitome of visionary. Literally rags to riches for this stilettopreneur. But before we share her story, remember you are always welcome to call in and give your opinion about anything on our show. Feel free to dial in at 804-212-2208 to provide your insight and input to the show. We apologize in advance if you're not able to get through. Or you can text the show by using hashtag UIB by going to www.mwhyradio.com and selecting the text option right on the home page. Also, take some time to visit us at www.UIBERadio.com for all of the business happenings. Thanks to everyone who posts in my social media sites your comments and ideas. And if you want to share your voice, just connect with me on social media, Facebook, Pinterest, and Twitter at Erica A. Murray. Instagram, I am Erica A. Murray, and LinkedIn, Erica A. Murray Global. Thank you for not only listening, but being involved in the show. Now, here is our international stiletto boss for this week. You will truly be inspired. Welcome to the International Stiletto Movement. Today, the lady we're going to highlight is none other than Miss Olivia Loom. When Olivia was 9, she was barred from attending physical education lessons as she was underweight. Refusing to accept her teacher's decision, Olivia filled plastic bags with stones, tied them to her legs, and walked for hours every day to train her strength. She did this daily for months until the day of the sports meet, where she amazed her teachers and peers by clinching the top position in the 100-meter race. It was this tenacity that saw Olivia through many obstacles in her life. Olivia displayed extraordinary entrepreneurship growing up. Olivia was the adopted child of an illiterate widow and was, by the age of 9, the sole breadwinner in her family. Recognizing the demand for certain items among her peers in school, she started peddling items like fruits, sandwiches, ice creams, and jeans to them. She did this on top of various other odd jobs to make ends meet. Even at such a young age, her determination and natural-born business acumen pulled her through this difficult time. At 16, armed with only $15, Olivia made her way to Singapore from a small town in Perak, Malaysia, to pursue further education and more opportunities. While pursuing her university degree, Olivia continued her odd jobs in sales. This time, she channeled her earnings into a partnership venture to run canteens in construction sites when she spotted an opportunity in this area. Once again, her foresight saw her through. The business was so successful that by the end of the first year, she was one of the few students to own a car at that time. Olivia graduated with an honors degree in chemistry from the National University of Singapore during the mid-1980s. Faced with the economic recession in Singapore then, Olivia put her entrepreneurial aspirations on hold and worked as a laboratory chemist in Gallup Pharmaceutical. During her employment, she learned about environmental control and saw the potential of water treatment and recycling in water-scarce Singapore. This prompted her to search for an attractive business solution. In 1989, at the age of 28, she took the plunge and left her well-paying job at Glaxo. She sold her apartment and car to obtain a seed capital of $20,000 and launched her own business, which eventually became High Flux. The company started with 3 staff selling water treatment systems in Singapore, Malaysia, and Indonesia. In the initial years of the business, Olivia played multiple roles in the company as design manager, sales manager, lorry driver, welder, draftsman, and even plumber. Olivia did not want to be just another player in this industry. She had bigger ambitions. She wanted to be market leader. To achieve that, she had to go into manufacturing. In 1993, she bought a new technology in water treatment at that time, called membrane technology, into Singapore. Within 5 years of the launch of her business, Olivia made her first $1 million. Her water business grew rapidly, and High Flux became the first water treatment company to be listed on the Singapore Stock Exchange in January of 2001. Today, High Flux membranes are installed in more than 400 locations across the globe, and the company employs more than 2,000 staff worldwide. Remember, in a conventional world, You must do something unconventional to stand out. You are truly an inspiration, Miss Olivia Loom. Thank you to Ernest & Young for your contribution to our international stiletto movement on the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. Miss Olivia Loom certainly globetrotting and leaving her footprints in the sand around the world. If you are doing something extraordinary in business, female entrepreneurs, and you want to be highlighted on our international stiletto movement, send me a message at our iHeart radio station, and we'll be certainly to share what's happening with you and tell the world all about it right here on UIBE Radio. That's right, the Ultimate International Business Experience. Once again, women are doing it bigger than ever, and they're leaving their footprints in the sand around the world. All right, let's give it up for Miss Olivia Loom, a lady of foresight and insight. She had a vision and she didn't stop until she brought it to fruition, taking the helm to lead a household at the age of 9. Wow. Never underestimate the power of a child. Miss Olivia Loom is definitely worthy of the honor of International Stiletto Boss. I'm just going to refer to her with her official UIB code name of #Foresight. Just know that this can be you, ladies and gents, so be motivated to do something unprecedented. Come on, be the trend that everyone's talking about. So what if people don't agree with it? So what if people don't see the vision? Stand for what you believe in and let all obstacles be your driving force to reach beyond the stars. Do what it is that you want to do and be committed to it. When you tweet today, ladies, use the #Foresight. That's right. Listen, I love this next segment of our show because this is where we encourage you as a business owner to get up and do something really huge for your business. Today's action item segment is entitled 7 Last-Minute Tax Tips to Save You Money This Year. That's right, you heard me correctly. Last-minute tax tips for the business owner and entrepreneur. Anything that saves you money should be at the top of your list. Each day provides us with the opportunity to not only grow our businesses, but to grow as human beings. All right, for my avid listeners, by now you should have completed every task necessary so that you may focus on the 7 last-minute tax tips to save you money this year. It's time for you to put your phone on D&D. Minimize your email screen so that you won't be distracted and activate your brain to focus on the information coming right your way. If this is your first time tuning in or you just joined the show, well, grab some paper and pen quickly and take notes as we desire for you to implement the tips from this segment into your business and your life. Remember, your hard work does not have a price, but it is definitely priceless. We challenge you to get up and do something different, and that's why we're going to share with you why taxes should be near the top of your holiday to-do list. Listen carefully to what's next. Today in our action item segment, we will discuss 7 last-minute tax tips to save you money this year. As the end of 2015 approaches, many individuals are focused on holiday parties, putting up decorations, gift lists, and entertaining. Taxes may not be the first thing on your mind, but maybe it should be near the top of your to-do list. Now is the time to take last-minute steps to save money. Number 1, make charitable contributions and donations before the end of the year. Generally, for individuals, contributions or tax-exempt charitable organizations are limited to 50% of the taxpayer's adjusted gross income for that tax year. Those unused items cluttering closets can be donated to a qualified charity or nonprofit organization and deducted as charitable contributions. Document donations by saving receipts, cancel checks, and any letters or correspondence from the charity. Number 2, make your January mortgage payment in December. A payment posted in 2015 means more deductible mortgage interest for the tax year of 2015. If you make this payment in December, identify it as the January payment. As long as it's paid this year, it counts. Number 3, add to retirement accounts anytime before April 18, 2016. Yes, you heard that correctly. You have a few more days to file your taxes this year because of Emancipation Day, observed in Washington, D.C. Consider maximizing 401k contributions before year's end. The deductible amount for a contribution to a traditional IRA is up to $5,500 per person and up to $6,500 per person if age 50 or older. Workers over 50 can make additional contributions to their simple IRAs of up to $3,000. In 2015, a married couple filing jointly whose modified adjusted gross income is more than $98,000 but less than $118,000 can take a partial deduction for a traditional IRA, and so can traditional taxpayers making more than $61,000 but less than $71,000. Those of you who are self-employed can set up an employee pension plan and contribute the lesser amount of up to 25% of your income or $53,000 before April 18, 2016. Number 4, check the amount of your medical deductions for 2015. Taxpayers should check to see if they have enough medical deductions to itemize. It's not too late to schedule additional dentist or eye appointments before the end of the year. Hearing aids, eyeglasses, contact lenses, hospital fees for nursing, most dental expenses, physical therapy, lab tests, and x-rays are all deductible. Even some capital improvements with medical purposes can be claimed as medical expenses, such as constructing an entrance ramp. Don't overlook medical mileage to and from doctors, hospitals, and pharmacy. Just make sure to keep your mileage recorded. Number 5, if you're self-employed, buy supplies now. Self-employed taxpayers who use the cash method of accounting can pay bills on or before December 31st, 2015 and claim the expense on their return. Consider stocking up on necessary supplies and equipment. Number 6, sell loser stocks. With the stock market experiencing ups and downs this year, taxpayers still have time to sell stocks or mutual funds and take the losses to offset their income. You can take losses of up to $3,000 exceeding your gain. If you have more than $3,000, you can carry the difference forward to offset gains in a future year. Talk to your tax or financial advisor on whether it makes sense to do this, given your long-term goals. Number 7, victims in designated disaster areas can maximize their casualty loss deduction. Taxpayers who live in a declared disaster area may want to resolve any damage or insurance claims from this year to maximize their casualty loss deduction. This deduction would be the amount that exceeds 10% of your adjusted gross income. Yes, the holidays are all about celebrating friends and family. Taking a few moments to plan for last-minute tax savings can help you enjoy the journey even more with extra cash in your pocket. I want to thank John Hewitt and Inc. for contributing to the action item segment of this show. Take these tips and improve your business and your life. If you believe that you have tips that our audience can use to improve them or their businesses, find out how you can be a part of this segment by sending me a message on our iHeart Radio station or at www.uiberadio.com. You have been listening to rockstar entrepreneur and international business consultant Dr. Erica A. Murray on iHeart Radio. Until next time, listeners, be active with the action item tips from today. There you have it, entrepreneurs and business owners from around the world. You heard it here on UIBE Radio. That's right, the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. Action item tips to get your taxes in order and save you money. I'm just saying, try those tips to see what happens to your level of business success. Oh my goodness. Can we operate with that within that realm, entrepreneurs and business owners? We have to keep up with what's happening and increase our skill set. That's right. Let's keep up with our finances. Make taxes a part of your holiday to-do list. Now I challenge you to be active with the action item tips. It will change your business. The information you hear on this segment is free to your business owners are always talking about the lack of capital. Well, here is your opportunity to earn more. Hey, just use the tips. Join us next time to hear more action item tips for your business. But it's about that time for us to separate until next Thursday. But before we part, I want to give you a thought for today from Napoleon Bonaparte. Ability has nothing to do with opportunity. Wow. I only have one question for you. Are you doing what you are able to do? If you're willing and able, then you are ready when opportunity presents itself. That's just a little something to think about as you peruse throughout your day, entrepreneurs. You heard it here on UIBE Radio, the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show, where we keep you informed and up on your business game. Once again, don't you forget to download the apps that keep you informed iHeartRadio, and the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network. Also, you have to visit the website that keeps you informed too, which is www.uiberadio.com. Now what I would like for you to do is to join both myself and the network on all social media platforms whereby you may win prizes and services. Connect with me on social media to hear first to market items. Come on, join me on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, and Pinterest at Erica A. Murray, and Instagram. I am Erica A. Murray. Some interesting things happen on the social media platform. You could win something amazing, but how would you know if you're not connected? Remember, connecting is free. And I've said it before, you are qualified to participate in free. A lot of great things are happening on the social media platform, but you will miss it if you're not connected with me via social media. The details for certain events will only be found on my social media platforms. Well, before I sign off, my mantra is always forward progression and upward mobility. If what you're doing in business isn't moving you forward and up, perhaps you should reevaluate what it is that you are doing. Until we meet again, focus on expanding your network, appreciating your current client base, and always asking for referrals. These are all keys to turning a profit. You have been listening to UIBE Radio. That's right, the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. International news, informative talk at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. See you next time. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening to this week's Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show with Erica A. Murray. Listen back to the show anytime by downloading the May We Help You Radio broadcast app, going to iTunes, Spreaker, Blog Talk Radio, and 20 different podcast stations around the world. Don't forget to catch this syndicated show next week and every week on terrestrial radio in Tampa, Florida, Macon, Georgia, Las Vegas, Nevada, Boulder, Colorado, Richmond, Virginia, Kansas City, Missouri, Seattle, Washington, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and on iHeartRadio. We are here to help your business go global.